The Supreme Court today ordered that the controversial sedition law will be on hold as the government reviews it, and those in jail booked under the law can approach the courts for bail. Shortly after the order, Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju said, while he respected the court and its independence, there is a Lakshman Rekha that cannot be crossed. We have made our positions very clear and also informed the court about the intentions of our Prime Minister. We respect the court and its independence, but there is a Lakshman Rekha that must be respected by all organs of the state in letter and spirit. We have to ensure that we respect the provisions of the Indian Constitution as well as existing laws, the Law Minister told reporters. We respect each other. The court should respect government, legislature, so as government should also respect court. We have clear demarcation of boundary and that Lakshman Rekha should not be crossed by anybody, Mr. Rijiju added. Moving on to the next news, delivering a 1-1 split verdict on the issue of criminalizations of marital rape, the Delhi High Court on Wednesday said that the matter will have to be considered by the Supreme Court of India. The two-judge bench of Justices Rajiv Shakdher and C. Harishankar gave dissenting opinions on the issue of whether the exception granted to the sexual acts done by a husband on his wife can be considered valid under the Constitution. The court has now granted leave to appeal before the Supreme Court and noted that at least 2 other high courts have given their opinion on this issue. Moving on to the next news, with the Karnataka government issuing a circular regarding use of loudspeakers following the Azan and Hanuman Chalisa row, State Home Minister Arga Jnanendra on Wednesday said its implementation will be strictly monitored and action will be taken as per law in case of any violations. Regarding the loudspeaker issue, guidelines have been issued yesterday and 15 days time has been given to file applications. Designated authorities have also been mentioned in guidelines. It is being strictly followed up. Loudspeakers cannot be used between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., Jnanendra said. Speaking to reporters, he said strict action will be taken in accordance with law in case of any violation. Moving on to the next news, Israel has denied allegations that its forces targeted Shireen Abu Akleh, a senior journalist working for Al Jazeera who was killed on Wednesday during an Israeli operation in the West Bank city of Jenin, and called for a joint pathological analysis and investigation to establish the truth. The Palestinian Authority and the Qatar-based network blamed the Israeli army for the death of the 51-year-old woman journalist. Issuing a statement, the Israeli embassy said, this morning, IDF, Israel Defense Forces, ISA, Israel Security Authority, and border police forces were operating in the Jenin refugee camp and a number of other sites to arrest suspects in terrorist activities. It said Akleh appears to have been hit by Palestinian gunfire, not IDF gunfire. Moving on to the next news. Demolition drives against alleged illegal constructions are underway in several parts of Delhi on Wednesday. The areas where demolition drives are scheduled to be carried out include Tilak Nagar, Dwarka, Lodhi Road, Nazafgarh and Aya Nagar among others as per IANS. Meanwhile, a demolition drive scheduled in Seelampur could not be carried out by the East Delhi Municipal Corporation due to unavailability of adequate police personnel, the area's mayor Shyam Sundar Agarwal was reported as saying by PTI. South Delhi Municipal Corporation Central Zone Chairman Rajpal Singh said that illegal encroachments had already been identified on Lodhi Road.